Hi, this is Ramesh Chokalingam. In this video, we are going to see the basic characteristics of Virgo ascendant, as well as the nature how of the people around the Virgo ascendant people. Before before I'm explaining about the characteristics of Virgo ascendant, let me explain what is ascendant. Ascendant is not your moon sign or it is not your sun sign. Ascendant exactly implies your date of birth. Or in other words, we can say the ascendant is your karma. Because of your past karma, you have taken birth in this life as Virgo ascendant. It is this point, from this point only all other houses are calculated. It is like your education, your mother, your father, your wife, your marriage, and almost everything is calculated with respect to your ascendant. So that much important is ascendant. So you should remember the ascendant is different from your moon sign and sun sign, and when you see in your chart, you can say the two lines will be marked in your natal chart, and that is your ascendant. And we are looking into the sixth ascendant out of 12 ascendant, Virgo ascendant. Let us see what is the basic characteristics of Virgo ascendant. The lord of the Virgo is Mercury. Mercury, we know they are the skilled person. So we can say the Virgo ascendant are very skilled person. Specifically, they are very skilled in communication, and there's Virgo ascendant communication will be very sweet communication will be there for Virgo ascendant. Whereas the same Mercury also rules the Gemini ascendant also, but the communication is quite different with respect to Virgo ascendant. Because of their sweet communication, they attract many friends. And again, because of these characteristics, these Virgo ascendant are good in sales profession. You know what is sales profession? How because their profession will be they have to attract their customers, and this Virgo ascendant are very good in sales profession. Okay, then other characteristics of Virgo ascendant is if you take a female Virgo ascendant, she will be having a male character in sense. If when you see a female wearing a jeans shirt and having a boy cut, then you can say she may belongs to Virgo ascendant, because those Virgo ascendant female will have that kind of tendency to dress like male, and I already said these Virgo ascendant people will be having more friends, like a male ascendant will be having a lot of female friends, and similarly a female ascendant will be having more boyfriends. This friendship actually continues, if it continues beyond the even after marriage. This friendship itself will create problem in their marital life. So these Virgo ascendant people should be careful and should have a limitation with respect to their friends. Otherwise, in future they will face problem because of this friendship itself. Okay, then other characteristics we can say Virgo ascendant, since the Mercury is the Lord, these people struggle to complete their work individually. If any job is given to them, they will be struggle to complete individually. They will need an assist from the third person to complete the job. So this is actually opposite character to Aries ascendant, because they are very independent, whereas here Virgo ascendant, they will shine only if they are exist in a group. Okay, then Virgo ascendant, these are some of the characteristics of Virgo ascendant. Then we can move on to the next thing, the how the houses are related to the Virgo ascendant. To begin with, we will take the most supportive houses for Virgo ascendant. The third house, fifth house, ninth house, and 11th house are considered very supportive to the Virgo ascendant. To begin with, we will go with the fifth house. Fifth house is the Capricorn sign for the Virgo ascendant. Fifth house indicates children. The children, Capricorn, you know the characteristics of Capricorn. They are money-minded person. The children will be supportive to the native ascendant, but at the same time, they will be because of this money-minded characteristics. They will be always see the native as the person to whom they can get money. So they will be always expecting money from the native. And another thing is the Saturn. You know the characteristic of Saturn is Saturn is a planet which will have goal, a very prudent person, whereas Mercury is not. They are very informal, irresponsible, not as prudent as Saturn. So the children may not like the characteristics of either of their parents if they are Virgo ascendant. Um, and due to this, there may be some kind of stress and strain relationship between the children and native. You know this, since the Capricorn rules the Saturn, and same Capricorn, I mean same Saturn also rules the sixth house, which is the Aquarius sign. So there is possibility for this misunderstanding between the children and native, and becoming enemy to the native. There is a possibility for children becoming enemy to the Virgo ascendant people. Okay, now we will move on to the next sign. Next house, which is the ninth house, which is supposed to be very supportive to the Virgo ascendant. The ninth house for Virgo is the Taurus sign. The Taurus, the ninth house indicates your father. Your father. You are fortunate. Now, this Taurus sign ruled by Venus. The Venus is a friendly planet to Mercury, so we can say the father will be very supportive right from the childhood in the development of the Virgo ascendant. And again, we have to say the same. The Venus also rules the second house, which is the Libra ascendant. Libra sign, and this is the second house for the Virgo ascendant. So there is possibility the father will also interfere in the family matter of the native, because second house indicates the family matter. So there is a possibility of problem arise because of the father interfering into the family matter of the Virgo ascendant. So the Virgo ascendant native should try to keep the father a little distance away, so that they should not get interfere into the family matters. If it is a personal matter, there is no third person should come into play. So that is because why I said, because when you see from the relationship between the Taurus sign and Libra sign, we count from the Taurus, it's coming to sixth house. The sixth house indicates this problem, create a problem to the native. So there is a possibility if the father interfere in the family matters, possibility of arising problem for the native in his family matter. Now we will go on to the 11th one. The 11th house is the Cancer sign. Mercury treats moon as enemy. So straight away we can say there won't be good relationship between the elder brother or friends, because the 11th house indicates the elder brother and the friends. Yes, the elder brother will be supportive to the native. There is no doubt in that. But at the same time, Mercury, the Virgo ascendant person, should also have a cautious approach towards the his elder brother, because the Mercury consider moon as an enemy planet. Since they are inimical, there cannot be expect more support from the elder brother or friends. And for friends, I have already informed you, if it is a male native, they will be having more female friends, and this female friends itself will become a problem. This friendship itself will become a problem if it continues after marriage, which may even responsible for a separation in their marriage life. So the Mercury, the Virgo ascendant people should all have a limitation with their friends, have a barrier with their friends, because of it is an enemical sign. And moreover, they should also have a limitation sharing their secrets to their friends, because it is an enemical planet. Um, the Whoever the friends, there is a possibility they are becoming enemy to the Virgo ascendant. So it is the suggestion will be the Virgo ascendant should have a limitation and sharing their information with their friends. Uh, so since the 11th house ruled by since the moon is the lord for the 11th house, their gain and their friends will be, it's a waxing and when the moon has a character of waxing and waning moon, we can say the gain expected from the elder brother as well as the friends, it will be increase and decrease. I mean, at some time they will be having more friends, and some other time they will be having they may not be having friends at all. It will be aligned to the character of waxing and waning moon. Okay, now we'll go on to the next supportive house for the native, which is the third house. Third house for the Virgo ascendant is Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. We know the Mars and Mercury are inimical, have the inimical relationship. They are enemy to each other. So we cannot expect much support from the elder brother. Though they will be supportive in supporting in completing any job for them, but because of their Mars nature, energetical nature, as well as their enemy, they will face problem from the younger brother or sisters. Similarly, the same Mars also rules the eighth house. So you know the eighth house is the trouble creating houses. So the native gets support from the younger brother or sister, and the trouble also they will be the trouble also is expected from this younger brother or sister, because the Mars rules next another house, which becomes the eighth house for the Virgo ascendant. Okay, so for any native, these houses which I said, the third house, fifth house, ninth house, 11th house, they will be supportive to the native. Let it be even whether it's a Virgo ascendant, any ascendant. For any ascendant, these four houses are supposed to be very supportive, but because of their lordship of the another house, their support is become limited, and their possibility of becoming enemy or creating trouble also exists. It varies for each ascendant. Now we have seen the like how we have seen for the Virgo ascendant. Now we'll move on to the next one. We'll see the fourth house. The fourth house for the Virgo ascendant is the Sagittarius sign. The lord of Sagittarius is Jupiter. You know the fourth house represents his mother. So we can straight away say there is no good relationship between the Jupiter and Mercury, because Jupiter treats Mercury as enemy. So we can say mother, there will be no a harmonious relationship between the mother and the native, Virgo ascendant native. And again the same Jupiter also rules the seventh house. Seventh house is the Pisces sign, which is again the Jupiter is a lord for the Pisces sign. Again the Jupiter is an enemical, consider Mercury as an enemy. So you understand how the relationship it will be between the Virgo ascendant native and his wife, which is indicated by the seventh house, whose lord is Jupiter. Because the same Jupiter also lord of Sagittarius, because when you count it from Pisces, the Sagittarius will be a 10th house. So there will be a stress and strain relationship between the native Virgo ascendant native and wife. There cannot be an harmonious relationship. Now if you go to the eighth house, when you see from the seventh house, it is the second house. It indicates the family of the either wife or children, wife or husband of the native, because eighth house is second to seventh house. So eighth house is your Aries sign, which is ruled by Mars. So we can say the native finds trouble from the wife family member also. Wife family means wife's father, mother. They also, there is a possibility for they to also to create trouble to the native, because eighth house creates trouble, and it is ruled by Mars. Mars is an enemy to the Mercury, Virgo ascendant. So there is a possibility for the wife family members also to create trouble to the native. Okay, because we know the sixth house, eighth house, 12th house, as well as the family members related to these houses will not support to the native. Here we are seeing the eighth house, which also indicates the wife family members, which is ruled by Mars, which is an inimical. So they will not support the native, but instead they create trouble, and the trouble will be more because Mars is more energetic and dominant. They will create lots of trouble to the native ascendant. There is possibility for them to create trouble to the native ascendant. Okay, so next one we will go to the next house. We are going to say is the sixth house. When is sixth house from the for Virgo ascendant is Aquarius sign, and the Lord is Saturn. Since the Saturn, the Saturn is one of the indicator of profession, and Saturn being the Lord of sixth house, we can say Virgo ascendant will be interested in going for a service profession rather than doing business. Because the Saturn Mercury, they are not inimical to each other, and Saturn will give you a good service job for the Mercury ascendant. The next house, which we have, and why the Virgo ascendant are also interested in service. There is another reason why they are interested in service job, because the same Saturn is also ruled the fifth house. Fifth house is considered as a supportive house. So we can say the service profession will be service in sense going for job, going for not instead of not doing business, going for a job for a monthly salary, other than business. So since the Saturn also rules the fifth house is considered as supportive. So we can say service profession will be a advantage to the Virgo ascendant native. Okay, then we go to the next one, the 10th house. 10th house for the Virgo ascendant is the Gemini sign, though it is also ruled by Mercury, but the approach of the 10th house is different comparatively to the its own Mercury, because Mercury also rules the Virgo ascendant. That is why the Virgo ascendant are more towards the service job rather than doing business. And the 10th house also indicates mother-in-law, because the 10th house is 4th to 7th house. So we can say the Virgo ascendant native also finds trouble in handling their mother-in-law also. They cannot handle his mother-in-law. Virgo ascendant native will find problem with mother-in-law also. Okay, now the next house which we are going to say is the 12th house. 12th house is the Leo sign for Virgo ascendant. Is ruled by Sun. But when you see, if you take Sun as the also indicator of father, then we can say the father helps him or push the native or supports native for the development of the native, because the people in 12th house will try to push, will try to elevate the native, whereas the people in the second house will try act as a barrier. You should understand. The 12th house members will be supportive to the native, but the whereas the second house members will act as a barrier for the for any native, for any ascendant, here specifically for Virgo ascendant. Since his sun is the 12th, Leo is the 12th house for the Virgo ascendant, and if you take sun as the sun as father, a father will be very supportive in development. But as a ninth house Taurus sign, we can say, but the father also indicated by ninth house, which is the Taurus sign. We already seen it. By putting all these factors together, we can say father will be very supportive, but at the same point, but at the same time, if the Virgo ascendant is not acting as per the instruction of father, there is a possibility father creating trouble to the Virgo ascendant. So I think we have seen almost all the houses, how they are related to the Virgo ascendant. I hope this video is useful in understanding the Virgo ascendant characteristics, as well as the how the people around them are supportive to the Virgo ascendant people. Hope this video is useful to Virgo ascendant people. If you like this video, please subscribe the video, and we'll see it in the next video, where I will talk about the Libra ascendant. Thank you.